Hey, what's up guys? It's me. I'm alone in this video. As I said, or as we said in the previous video, it's a string of videos because when the baby arrives, I should say, we're gonna be taking a bit of a breather. So I just wanna make those videos now, upload them as soon as possible, and just make them public as we go, so you guys have something to watch and chew on as we are absent, because especially for me, because I've been absent for months now. So I just thought I should put in a bit more effort, just to try and make and keep up my end of the bargain. And so here I am now, and we just did a video a couple of seconds ago, and I'm back on this one alone, as I've already said. And I'm looking at a few things. I'm using my cell phone, and I'll be testing or checking my readiness to become a father. Well, I think I am, but I'm just going to go through these questions that we picked up online and see how prepared I am to become a father. So here goes something. Let's get to it. Okay, first things first. First question on our list. As I said, I'm on the phone, so I'm just going to keep looking down to check on the questions. So apologies for that in advance. So first question is, do you know how to change a baby's nappy? To be honest, I've seen it being done a number of times. I remember growing up in high school, there were like 1, 2, 3 babies in the family, but I've never changed any of the nappies. I technically know how to change a nappy. Like, I could tell you what to do. I technically know how to change a nappy, but then I haven't really done it physically, like change a nappy on my own. But I think I should be. I did it once last year, I think, on my nephew, or twice at most, I think, last year or the year before. So technically, I should know how to change a nappy. I think I should be okay if, let's say, mom is sleeping or mom is somewhere alone and I'm left with the baby. I should be okay on how to change a nappy. I think I should be okay. And part of the question is, do you know how to carry a newborn baby, which I'm really good at it, to be honest. So yeah, I think not that I'll be okay. I'll be outstanding in that regard. I've carried my nephew. My other nephew, when he was young, back in the 2000s, was it 2006 and 5, somewhere there. There was another baby in the family, 2015, I carried that baby, so I should be okay. I've been doing that for a plethora of time, so I should be okay. So the next question is, do you know how to feed a baby? Quite frankly, I can dish up for a baby. I can dish up for a baby. If it's cooked food, or I can make them a sandwich or whatever. But then, luckily for me, I don't have to feed the baby because there's mom with the booby milk. So mom's gonna have that sorted, so I don't really have to worry about feeding the baby. But do I know how to feed a baby? Let's say, I don't know, Purity or Nestum or Cerelac or anything like that. I think I should. I should be okay. Put in some milk, stir, use a small spoon. Should be okay. Should be, just give them a bit. I know how to feed a baby. And do you know how often you should change a newborn baby? Well, you can't really put a number and say you're going to change them 4 times a day or 5 times a day, because it depends on when they poop, right? Because if let's say I have a baby and the baby poops, I don't know, let's say 12 times a day, then I'll change them 12 times a day. But then it'll obviously be sick if they poop in 12 times a day. They'll obviously be sick and need medical attention. So what was the question? How often? Yes, you should change a newborn baby. I'd say about, top of my head, 7 times a day. Top of my head, that's including pooping and peeing. I'd say 7 times a day. But obviously, if they poop a bit more, then you're gonna go up, and if necessary, get medical care. If they poop a bit less, then you're gonna go down. So it's not really a definite thing of saying A baby will poop 2 times a day, a baby will poop once a day, a baby will poop 4 times a day, etc. And how often should a baby sleep? I know they should sleep for 3 to 4 hours, and they should sleep for, I think, 21 hours a day in the first month or something like that, for 21 hours a day. Then as their growth should go down to like 17 hours, then eventually become an adult and sleep for 8 hours a day. So yeah, I think they should sleep for 21 hours a day. That's a lot. Now I think they should sleep for 18 hours a day. A newborn baby sleeps for 18 hours a day. Yeah, I'll stay to 18 hours a day, which is a lot of sleeping. So you just wake up, you eat, you sleep, you poop, you pee, and you start all over again, repeat. But anyway, let's move on. Who will take more night shifts? Who will take on the night shifts? That's been discussed in the previous video. In the first week I will, because mom will be recovering. Or for as long as, let's put it like this. For as long as mom needs to recover to the night shift, and then once she's okay, because she doesn't really like sleeping anyway, she's more of an owl. So I'll let her do the night shifts and I'll do the day shift. I feel like we balance and work well in that way. Mom doesn't like sleeping, I like sleeping, so I'll do day, she can do nights. Which is a bit unfair now, because if baby wants to eat, then mom needs to wake up, even if it's daytime, nighttime. Yeah, shame on mom. And the next question is, why does a baby cry? Well, there's a number of reasons. I've seen babies cry all my life. From my nephews, as I said. I've never had a niece. But she wasn't staying with us, so I never really got to see her grow up. But yeah, my nephews, I've seen those grow up, and they were crying, firstly to annoy us. They were crying to annoy us, in part, but then they also cry if they were sick, if they were hungry, if they couldn't fart, or what's the other reason, if they've pooped themselves, or if they have a dirty diaper and it's filled with pee or urine, and a number of other reasons. But initially they cry to annoy you, so be on the lookout. Don't just pick them up for no reason. Be sure you're picking them up for a very good reason, okay? My teaching skills great. So this is in reference to teaching the baby how to walk, how to talk, how to eat, how to pick up a cup and drink for themselves. In part, I'm a bit impatient, so I'm going to have to improve on my patience and my explaining when it comes to teaching baby. But I feel like, because babies are naturally curious, it's easier to teach them compared to explaining to an adult. So babies will naturally tend to want to learn things, So I feel like that in itself makes the process a whole lot easier. So I think that I should be okay in that regard in terms of teaching baby. I'll teach them how to do stuff, walk, eat, be a nuisance towards mom, whatever. And yeah, just take it from there. Have I been around newborns for a long while and did enjoy it? I feel like I've answered this already, but then anywho. Yeah, I have. My nephews, as I've said a billion times already. And yeah, it was quite fun. I actually like newborn babies compared to like toddlers. I actually like in this first couple of months, holding them, putting them to sleep. Then once they start talking and walking, I don't care. Well, I do care, but then I'm not as interested anymore. So that's the thing, like interest. For me, interest peaks in those early days, when they're still forming and formative. And on to the last question. Do my partner and I communicate well and can help each other raise the baby well or the child? I think we do. We've got a solid communication platform and means. We talk, we discuss things always, before and after. We look back, we reflect, look at mistakes and what we can improve. So I think we're going to make solid parents, a great pair of parents. So our baby should be in safe hands. But anyway, that's it for now. I was alone. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. It's String again. Stay safe, sanitize, wear your mask, subscribe, like, share.